This month divides into two parts for everyone, but this division is more important for some, and you Cancer happen to be among these some for whom it is important. So the first half of month, the only planet in the fire sign is Neptune that just entered Aries on the 30th of March. Aries in your horoscope rules the area of career, reputation, and all things official. And what was happening here was that in February, Mercury and Venus entered here and tried to show you something attractive, seduce you into something. Then Mercury joined in. Then they both went retrograde, so you had to rethink and reconsider. And now when they returned back to Pisces, of which I will talk about in a moment, Neptune entered Aries. And Neptune here can give you an idea of what is worth dreaming of. Some vision of your possible status or official role that is able to charm and attract you, but that can also give you power to charm and attract others in this official role. It can also be disorienting and vague, to be fair, but it should definitely feel like a dream. And I will return to this dream after I talk about some other astrological things. So first, let's get back and take a look at the quick planets that at the beginning of the month are all in the water signs. Water signs are friendly to you. Mars will be in your sign until the 18th of April. And especially in the first week of April, it will be helping you lots. For example, it can give you energy and motivation to work towards your weird, or let's say original, independent, unconventional ideas of future. And at the same time, to do something that conventional people would also be able to appreciate. So be active, be decisive, and be very productive in this first week of April. Venus and Mercury will still be retrograde though in Pisces, and that is your area of media, education, culture, travel, and international affairs. It's the perfect time to finish something up in one of these areas so that you can have something you could show to other people, something that helps your reputation, for example. Reworking, re-evaluation, reusing or repurposing some material from the past is also appropriate. Mercury will end its retrograde on the 7th, after which publishing things is beneficial for you. Not like it will lead to instant success, but it can lay a foundation because Saturn will be strongly influencing Mercury at this point. On the 13th, Venus will do the same, making it a good idea to present the results of your work in a beautiful setting, or to just make it more sexy and attractive than it originally was. So basically, if you are working on something in media, education, etc., one of those areas, after the 7th, you can present it to the specialists, and then after the 13th, to the general public that maybe is a little bit more conservative and needs reassurance or some like wooing. There is a full moon in Libra on the 13th, which may illuminate the situation at home and be a little bit stressful for you. And it may also bring up some worries about your official status or prestige. So if you can improve your home situation before the 13th, try to do that. But ultimately, the effect of this full moon is short term. So even if you stress out more than you celebrate your achievements, it won't be that important for that long. Then in the second half of April, the quick planets start leaving the water signs and entering the fire signs. The first one to do this is Mercury. It will leave Pisces and enter Aries on the 16th of April and immediately start interacting with Neptune. So if the nebulous dream of what you can be officially, or of what your most important professional role could be, is completely foggy, Mercury here will help you turn this nebula into at least some concrete ideas, or maybe you will be able to already take some steps towards making it a reality. When Mars enters also the fiery sign of Leo on the 18th, you will have to pay attention to your finances, and not just personal finances like earnings, spending, and private property, but also loans, taxes, funding, that sort of thing. It may be stressful, but it's worth doing it well and being determined and ambitious about this. There's maybe a lot at stake, and this focus on financial matters may keep you busy for a few days or a whole week. If it does, it is worth it. After that, there is an energetic new moon in Taurus, the area of future and social connections for you on the 27th. So technically, it is a good time to make plans for networking and maintaining social connections for the year ahead. But this new moon is very much connected to this financial tension I was just describing, so make sure you take that into account when you make plans for the future. Finally, on the 30th of April, Venus also leaves Pisces for Aries, after which the idea of what you can achieve in your most important official role will become even more convincing and attractive to you, but also to people to whom you would wish to describe it. And it should be extremely attractive, because once Saturn enters Aries at the end of May, you will really have to work for it. And that would not be possible if you are not motivated.